Good morning. Good morning. What's up, TCG family? It's your girl, Tiffany, and I am back with another segment of Coffee Corner with T. Good morning. I'm T. I hope you have your coffee. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. I'm going to give you guys a chance to come on in, and then we'll get started. Okay? All right, guys, hopefully you are all in by now. Good morning. How is everyone doing? Okay, so just a few things today. We have some announcements today, as well as our normal discussions. Tay Life, hello. How are you? I'm good. How are you doing today? Gosh, where did the time go, guys? We're already into November already. It's like, where did the time go? November is already here, knocking at our door. Okay, so a few things. You guys know that in November we have a couple of things coming. Some new things coming and some fun things coming. I hope that you guys will all participate in. So I'm just going to start there and move on. If you're not watching this live, please just watch the replay and you can get all of the details. So first of all, let's see. I'm good. That's great, Tay. Our first announcement coming for November is going to be our money savings challenge. As most of you know, we purchased our little planner here, and we haven't put it together yet, but we're going to do a video on get my planner ready with me, and then we're going to do all of our stickers and all of that. So that video will be coming. I wanted to wait until November actually got here to do that. Good morning, Mama Ray Ray in the kitchen. Hello. So we have our planner, we have our stickers, we have our envelopes, our Ziploc envelopes, and all of our stuff ready for our money savings challenge. If you are looking to save some money, you don't have to put away as much money as we do. It's whatever you would like to put away. There's no set minimum or goal. We are trying to save $50,000 in 24 months. However, like I said, I don't know that we will get to that goal, but we're sure going to try. If we get to that goal, wonderful. If we don't, that's okay too. But either way, we're going to save some cash, right? So, yeah. Stay tuned for that. If you want to join in on our money savings challenge, on our community tab today after this live, I am going to post who will be joining in. If you're going to join in, please just comment I am underneath in the comments on that post on the community tab, just so we have an idea of who's following along, and that way we can watch your videos as well to see how good you're doing on your money saving challenge. Because just like you're watching our money saving challenge and seeing how we do and how much we're saving, we would like to watch yours as well. So if you would like to join in on that challenge, let us know. We're only going to do a video of this twice a month. So we're only going to do the money saving challenge videos twice a month. Pretty easy. That way everybody's not doing like 1,000 videos of the money savings challenge. If you want to put more money in like every single day, feel free to do so. There's no set way that you can save your own money. However, we're only going to record our savings twice a month. So stay tuned for that. We will have a Get My Planner Ready With Me video coming up. So I hope you guys will stay tuned for that as well. I'm really excited because I feel like it's going to be so much fun. Kina Craves, good morning, hon. Good morning. Tay Life saying hello to everyone. Awesome, guys. So that is our first announcement today. I have my little list here of things that I wanted to discuss so I don't forget anything. By the way, if you guys have not seen these really cool cups that I bought like a while back, they're really cool for Halloween. They were at the dollar store, Dollar Tree. I forget where I even got them. I think it was Dollar Tree or Dollar General. Dollar Tree probably. But they're really cute. They have the smaller glasses too as well. So they were really cute. Something for Halloween. But yeah, so the second announcement. Hey TNJ, and Todd. Hello. Guys, I missed you. I just saw your video the other day. I missed you guys doing videos. It's like everyone that used to do videos isn't doing videos anymore, and I've been like lost watching those people that I normally watch. Kina Craig says, I gotta get some candy for the kids. You know, I bought the brand new green candy that I'm gonna be passing out. TNJ say, good morning, Mama Ray Ray. Everyone's saying hello. Awesome. Tiffany, my new channel is going to be about tea and money. Tea and money. Wow, that's two good things that go together. That's awesome. Yes. Well, that's kind of why we added this in coming in November, because we wanted to do like the savings segment to our channel. And I was going to add a couponing to go with it, but I'm still not sure if I want to do that. Because that might just be a little much right now. I'm working 4 jobs, and with the 4 full-time jobs, also I'm a mom. All of you know that. I have a daughter who's graduating this year who made her graduation party a meet and greet. Some of y'all know about that. If you don't, check the community tab. If you would like to come to G-Force Journeys graduation / meet and greet, you can come. You will need a ticket for that. It is not to pay. It is free, but you just will need a ticket like to register so we know how many people are coming. But yeah, that's going to be May 27th, 2023 of next year. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so the next thing that I want to announce for the month of November on our channel is, yep, y'all know already, we are playing for the month of November. And here's all the numbers. I haven't put them on yet. Behind each number will be an amount. They will be in this case. We are playing Deal or No Deal for the month of November. So if you want to win some cash, stay tuned for this, because we will be playing a game the whole month of November, Deal or No Deal. And details on how we're going to play that and everything will be coming up also, either the first day or the first week of November. We will be doing that. And we will be doing that on Saturdays when we do our grow streams. We normally do a grow stream on Saturday nights. We're going to do the Deal or No Deal on that night. So stay tuned for that information. Okay, so the next announcement that I would like to make is, some of you may or may not have saw our new segment already. We've only done one video just to kind of test the waters. But we will be doing that starting November. And the new segment is called Tarot Happy Medium. That is where I will do tarot readings and affirmations. So if you're interested in getting a reading done, it is entertainment purposes only. Although I do really feel like I have, a gift. For many years, I have always had premonitions. So I discussed this on another video, but I just want to reiterate. I've always had premonitions about things that will happen or might happen, and then they happen. So, I have always wanted to get into tarot card reading, but I have been doing it for like a few years with just family and friends, but never for anybody like that I didn't know. And so I will be doing that on our channel as well. If you just want to get an affirmation card, that's fine. If you just want to get a mini reading, that's fine as well. The only questions that we will not answer is health questions or pregnancy questions. So that is another announcement. Also, if you haven't already, please thumbs up this video and share it out. We would appreciate it. If you guys have not tried Be Love's new Smackalicious hot sauce line, please go and check it out. Check out our video that we did a review on, and the link to order is in that description on that video. Please go and check it out. Do a review for her. Help Be Love out with doing a review. Don't just say it's good if you don't like it. I didn't. I always tell the truth. It was a good sauce. The sauces do taste good. However, I'm not a big dog, so I cannot hang with that danger sauce. No way. So do a review. Let people know what you think about it. If you want to try just one of them, try just one, but there are 3 different heat levels. There's slapping, there's hectic, and then there's danger. So definitely go try those out. Let Be Love know what you think about them. Help support Be Love. And I won't just say, I want to just say this. I support everybody, regardless if you are black, white, purple, green, orange. I know I hear a lot of people saying, support your black businesses, support your black businesses. No, I think that shit is for the birds, okay? Because that is what divides us in the United States of America altogether. It doesn't matter if you're black. It doesn't matter if you're white. It doesn't matter what color you are. I'm going to support you no matter what. I'm going to support your business, your small business, no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're a small black business. It doesn't matter if you're a small white business. That doesn't matter to me. I'm going to support your small business no matter what, okay? So, now that I got that out of the way, the next part of this is our discussion. Our discussion topic is, should children over a certain age still trick or treat? I know it's Halloween, so happy Halloween, everybody. Today I will be going to Little Boo's school, and I am the head mom, parent in charge of her Halloween party. So I had to buy the cupcakes, the juice boxes, etc., etc., etc. So I will be at her school for her parade that they're having in their costumes before their party. And then I had to coordinate, the games and the crafts and all of that. So you guys will catch a video on that as well, because I will get pictures. I don't know how much video I'll get, but you guys will see a video on that. What is everyone doing for Halloween? I want to hear what everybody's doing for Halloween first of all. And then let's get into our discussion of, should children over a certain age still trick or treat? Because this is an issue in our house as well. You guys know we have a 17-year-old, a brand new 17-year-old, and we also have a soon-to-be 7-year-old. So The age difference. Obviously, little Boo wants to trick or treat, and she's little, and she should. But what are your opinions on a 17-year-old, for instance, trick or treating? Do you think it's okay? Some people would say, well, yeah, as long as they're not out getting into trouble, what's the harm in letting them trick or treat? But in my opinion, and I'm going to just put this out there, if you're 17 years old, you should not be dressing up and going door to door for candy. I just think you should not. Now, dressing up, yeah, of course you can dress up at any age. Obviously, like even adults dress up and go out to clubs for like costume contests and things like that. That's perfectly fine. I have no problem with, everybody dressing up. Everybody can get into the Halloween spirit. But going door to door for candy, okay, now I have a problem with that because I feel like that's for the little kids to run door to door to door because the fun and knocking and trick or treat, But I feel like when you're 17 years old, you should not be going door to door collecting candy. You should be at home, dressed up, and passing candy out to the little kids. But, to each their own. Everybody has their own opinions. Everybody does things differently, and that's fine. That's why we're a melting pot in America, because everybody is different, and that's fine. So I just want your opinions on, do you think that children over a certain age should still actually trick or treat? What do you guys think about this? Tap in and let us know what you think down in the comments. Let me know what you think. I've got my coffee here. Pretty hot though still. I've been trying to drink it, but this cup is so well insulated that it's like, it keeps it so hot. So I didn't even put my top back on to keep it warm because it'll literally stay warm forever. It's really good. And I think I didn't pay that much for this. I think I got this thing at maybe Walmart or something. Maybe the dollar store. I don't even remember where I got this, but it insulates your coffee really, really well. So what do you guys think? I want to hear some other people's views on, should you trick or treat over a certain age or not? And if you would like to come up on the panel, let me know. I don't know how I can do that. Let me see. I don't even remember how to do that. Isn't that so weird? I haven't done that in so long that I don't even know how to do that. All right, let's see. All right, there we go. Okay, I think I got it. So there's the link to come on up if you want to, but if not, that's fine too. You can just comment down below. I think it's up to the person. If they want to stop at 17, then that's cool. I like kids to be kids because once you're grown, life kicks in. See, and I get that. I do. I feel like dressing up is fine, but I feel like you should not be going door to door knocking, like trick or treat, holding your bag there, like you're 17. Like at that point, you're already working, most likely. Well, I know my 17-year-old is working. So you're working, you have a job, like responsibilities, and like, I don't know, it just seems pretty weird to be going to somebody's door and knocking and asking for candy when, like, you have a job, and if you really wanted candy, you could just go buy it. But going door to door and knocking cannot possibly be fun for you at 17. Like, I just don't see the fun in it at 17 years old. I mean, usually my 17-year-old will just walk with me and little Boo as she runs to the door and knocks, you know? My daughter walks with my little guy, and she don't ask, but they give her candy. They tell her to take one. Yes, that is what they do with us as well. Like, normally, we'll walk up to the door, and it's either me and Big Belly Boo Boo, and our daughter, G-Force, walking with little Boo to a door. But me and Big Belly, if it's both of us, we'll kind of hang back on the sidewalk, and G-Force will walk up to the door with her sister, and then, like, little Boo will say, trick or treat. They'll give her candy, and then they'll say, here, go ahead and take one to Gabriella. But, like, that's different, though. I feel like that's different because you're not actually knocking on the door and being like, trick or treat. You know what I mean? Like you're not actually trick or treating. So I feel like you're not, like, running across the yard, knocking on the door, saying trick or treat. You know what I mean? You're not actually trick or treating. You're just, like, walking up, and if they tell you to take a piece, fine. But I feel like it definitely should not be like a running to each door type of thing and then saying trick or treat in order to get candy. And this is a topic even for the people who are not watching live. If you're watching this on the replay, comment below. Let me know what you think in the comment section after this video, because we're kind of split in this house. Obviously, Big Belly sees nothing wrong with if a 17-year-old wants to go door to door and trick or treat. His version is at least they're not out getting into trouble, which I agree on. But also, I don't agree because at 17 years old, when you're trying to teach your kids maturity and you're trying to teach them, you know, like, grow up when they're doing all these bonehead things, and you're like, grow up, and we're telling them to grow up because, you know, at 17, you're almost an adult and you need to start living like an adult. So you need these responsibilities and you need to start thinking more grown-up-ish. You know what I mean? And then here we are saying, well, we want you to be an adult, but you're allowed to trick or treat. Go ahead and trick or treat. I feel like that maybe sends mixed messages. No? Do you guys agree with that? Taylor says, yes, I get it. I think usually they stop at 17 unless they have to do it for their sibling or their child. Right. But, like, and my 17-year-old's like, well, that's no fun. I want to dress up and go trick-or-treating too. And I'm like, you're 17. You're 17, G-Force. Like, no, you're not. Like, you stopped trick-or-treating a while ago. We actually made her stop trick-or-treating when she became 16. I feel like when you're a teenager, that's it. You should not still be trick-or-treating. You're getting your license and you're going to be driving. Responsibilities come on. You should not be going door to door trick-or-treating. Now, if she wants to dress up, that is a total separate, different thing. I'm perfectly fine with that. People dress up and get into the Halloween spirit, even as an adult. Gamer Bro, hello, how are you? Good morning to you. How are you doing? That tastes so good. Good morning, good morning. Gamer Bro, what do you think about our discussion? Should children over a certain age still trick or treat? And I mean actually trick or treat. Not just dressing up, because I'm fine with the dressing up part. I just don't think that they should be running door to door to door, you know, holding out a bag or a bucket, like trick or treat. Yeah, when she turned 16, that was it. We were like, that's it, you know? I need coffee. I just did too much thinking. Yes, you have to bring your coffee with you over here to Coffee Corner with T. I feel like it's a big subject for everyone because I see a whole bunch of people posting on their Facebooks and everything. And there's even like a meme out that says, if you get a 17-year-old that comes to your door, don't be rude to them or something like that. Give that child a piece of candy. And I'm just thinking like, it's really not about the fact that they're coming to your door to trick or treat. It's more or less about the fact that when you buy candy at the store, you're buying it to hand out to the little ones. You're not buying candy to give it to all of these teenagers and adults. And I have seen the people who leave the buckets out, the candy on their porch, they leave the bucket out, and there's like a bunch of kids that will come up to a door, and there's little ones walking up behind the teenagers. The teenagers see that the buckets are out, and they will literally take the bucket, pour it all in their bag, and walk away with no like remorse or thought that there's these little kids behind them who can't get no candy now. Like, I feel like that's ridiculous. I feel like that's really ridiculous. Why would you do that when, I'm just going to be honest, trick-or-treating is for the little kids. It's for the little kids. It is for them to run door to door and have fun. Dressing up is their favorite thing. And, you know, showing off their costume to everyone. And when they come to the door and you're like, oh, look at you. You're, let's say, a Power Ranger. Or, oh, look at this Elsa. Isn't she cute? You know, like, the little kids love to hear you comment on their costume. And then they love to see what treat they're going to get at the next house. So they'll run literally yard to yard, like, oh, I wonder what the next thing's going to be. Like that, especially for me as a child, that's what it was for me. You never knew at the next house what you were going to get. Especially when you got to the houses that gave out the big candy bars, like the regular size candy bars, you were like, oh my gosh. And then you go tell all your friends, that house over there is giving the big candy bars. And then everybody would go over to that house. Do you guys remember that? Or am I like the only one that did that? You know, everyone's going to say something different, and I try to keep my opinion off social media because people will go off on you, so I try to answer your question in a good way. Yeah, see, I don't care what people think about my opinion, but I just want to know other people's opinions as well because, like, I'm not closed-minded. Like, obviously, I take into consideration what other people think, but I also feel like as a young adult, if we're teaching these kids to try to become more responsible and more mature, like, especially if you're having a problem with a child always doing like immature things and you're like, you know, grow up. When are you going to grow up? Grow up. And then like in the same sentence, you're like, can I go trick-or-treating? And you're like, oh yeah, you can go trick-or-treating. Sure. Yeah, go ahead. It's like, I feel like you're giving a mixed message because trick-or-treating is for kids, yet you want me to grow up and start acting like an adult, you know? Tay says, I remember doing that. Okay, so I'm not the only one. That's good. Because, like, we used to run to the house and the ones that gave the big candy bars, or like a roll of quarters they would give you or something. It was like $10 or $5 or whatever. We'd be like, they're giving money over there. Or if they give you $1, or you'd be like, oh, hey guys, you'd tell everybody on the street, you'd be like, they're giving the big candy bars. And it was like, everybody would run over there. So it was like the excitement of what are you going to get next at that next house. That was like the best part of trick-or-treating is you never knew what else you were going to get. And like we went to 2 different trunk or treats yesterday. And Little Boo went to the trunks and got treats with a friend of ours that met us there. And so we went to that, and the kids had fun. Now G-Force dressed up her face. She wanted to dress up her face, and obviously she has like a skeleton shirt for Halloween or whatever, so she wore that. We didn't have a problem with her dressing up, but if she would have been going to each trunk to get candy, I would have been like, I really would have had to like look at her if I was somebody who made that trunk for the trunk or treat for little kids, and then you have your big kid coming to my trunk. I would have been like, something's not wrong with this, or what? Because why would a kid that big come to my trunk to get candy? Like, I don't know. Tell me, like, is it weird to feel like that? Like, I have no problem with giving them candy. If you want me to give you a piece of candy, fine. Come to the door with your little sibling. But I just feel like if you're going to go door to door and knock and be like, trick or treat, there's something wrong with that. There's definitely something wrong with that. Tay says, yes, I would stop my kids at 16 because some people don't like that. And my daughter has been working since 15 and she's about to be 17, so she can get her own candy. See, that's my thoughts exactly. My daughter's been working since she's been 15. She just turned 17 on October 11th, and she's got a permit. We found out that it costs way too much for her to get a license right now, under 18, because you have to take this driving school and everything else, which was fine when we thought it was like $300, which that was even a lot, but they're asking that you pay $400 and something plus another $75. So she's like, Mom, I don't want to spend that kind of money. I don't want to do that. I'll just wait till I'm 18 and then I'll just go get my license. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me we have to drive you around until you're 18? That part I'm not happy about, but also I feel kind of the same way as her. Like, I wouldn't want you to spend almost $500 just to get a license. I think that's ridiculous. And then the guy said something about, like, if inflation keeps going up, the price is going to be even higher than that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You're charging that price for these kids to go 8 hours in your car with you. 8 hours. That's it. I think that's ridiculous. So my daughter's just waiting till she's 18 to get her license, which is fine because we can still help her drive on a permit up until that point and still teach her and whatever. So we're okay with that, whatever. If she wants to wait, we're fine with that. But, you know, she graduates this year. So she's graduating at 17. And she's supposed to be going into the military after she graduates. So I feel like if you graduate and go into the military and you don't already have your license, I don't know how that works. Like, she may have to wait to go into the military because she won't have a license, which can stop her from doing certain jobs. I don't really know how that works. She'll have to touch base on that a little bit more, I guess. Or she may just have to wait. She graduates in May, and she'll turn 18 in October. So she may just have to wait 5 months after graduation before going in, which is okay. It'll give her a little bit of a break, but you know, I don't know that she wants to wait that long. She's ready to like get her career done and ready to go. Yes, it's a lot. I told my daughter to wait until 18, so I have 1 more year. Yes, but then we have to drive them everywhere. Right now, it's really hard for us because we have 1 vehicle now. And Big Belly goes to work. I go to work. So it's like he goes to work. He comes home. Usually I'm going to work. I come home. And then we're running G-Force to work. And then I'm running Big Belly to work again to his other job. And then I have to pick Big Belly up at 4 a.m. in the morning from his job and then come home. And then I have to be back at work usually in the morning at 8 or 9 in the morning. So it's like my sleep's all broken up because I'm driving everybody to work. MSIUBES Musica. When I took driver's ed in high school, driving around in their car was totally free. I didn't have to pay a penny. Well, see, that's the thing. When we were younger and we got our license, we didn't have to pay that kind of money either. There was a driving school if you wanted to take it, but it was nowhere near that price. I think it was like $50 or maybe even $100. It was nowhere near that price at all. Nowhere near that. But I never took driving school anyways. I was driving at 12 years old, illegally. Sorry to say. Because my grandfather had an old Cadillac, you know, those long Cadillacs, and he used to take us, because we used to sell corn with him on the corners. He had a farm over in Lowville, Ohio, and if you know about Lowville, Ohio, they have the best corn probably ever. But there's cornfields there, and he had a cornfield down there, and he would pick the corn, sit on the corner, and we'd sell, you know, them by the dozen. So everybody knew my grandfather by being the corn guy. And so the thing of it is that he had a long Cadillac, those old ones, the long ones, and he'd take us in a parking lot at 12 years old, and he'd let us drive around, and he'd teach us how to drive. So by the time I was, you know, 15, 16 years old, I already knew how to drive because all them years he let us drive around in the parking lot to teach us. And, you know, by the time I was 15 and a half, 16, I went and got my permit and license like the next day, permit license. Like I didn't wait. I was like so excited to get my license. But the kids nowadays, they're not in a hurry. They're like, oh, mom can take me. Mom can take me. And I'm like, Gabriella, like we have 1 car. Like this is really hard to be running you to work, running dad to work. I'm running myself to work. Dad's running me to work sometimes so that he can have the car to run everybody else to work. It's a lot. Tay says, yes, she sounds like my daughter. Hey, Dee, how are you, dear? Hello, hello. How are you doing, Dee? Most of you who may or may not know, my friend Dee is recovering from the big C word. So please give a shout out to her and continue your prayers for her. I hope she's feeling much, much better. If I had to pay, I don't remember. It must have been a low fee, but not hundreds of dollars. I don't remember having to pay. But it's been a while. I'm getting old. Yeah, well, I know we didn't have to. It was a choice if you wanted to take driving school. But it certainly was nowhere near that price right now today. $400 or $500. Nowhere near that. And then plus it's another $75 for the online course that they require you to have now. They have to take an online course and get the certificate first before the drivers, ed people can even take them in the car at all. So that's too much. Like, that's too much. I would just wait until I'm 18 and go get the license. That's ridiculous. Dee says, doing pretty good. That's awesome. That's so awesome. I love Buddy's new little video for Halloween. That was super cute. I love it. Actually, me and Little Boo watched it in this morning while she was eating her breakfast. She loves to watch Buddy too. Tay says, congratulations. I pray you continue to heal. Yes, yes. He says, thank you to Tay Life. So guys, this is our topic today. If you missed it already, should children over a certain age still trick or treat? We're not talking about dressing up. We're talking about actually run door to door to door, knock on your door and say trick or treat and put out their bags. Should they actually go door to door and trick or treat over a certain age? What do you guys think about that? Please tap in on this conversation. See, when our kids hit 16, we cut them off. We feel like when you're a teenager, you should not be going door to door trick or treating. Now, if you still want to dress up, we're perfectly fine with that. We're okay with that. Everybody dresses up. But at 16, 17-year-old, you should be the one dressed up, passing out the candy to the little ones, in my opinion. I think if they're teenagers, they don't have to trick or treat anymore. And I think they should just leave it at the schools at this point. Right, right. Dee says, this year I won't be answering my door anyway. Oh, I know. It's different now. I had to renew my license on my birthday this year. It sure costs more and had to use a computer to do most of it online in their office. Wow. Online? I never heard of that. How could you possibly renew a thing online? Don't they have to do the eye test all over again and all of that? How could they possibly do that to you through online? I don't know. Well, hey, you know, I don't put nothing past them because that's the reason why most older people, okay, and no offense to anyone, that's why most older people are not driving very well on these streets today. Because I had some older lady almost hit me yesterday. And I'm like, geez, what am I, a magnet? I'm sitting at a red light and she's driving up and she literally stopped inches from my bumper. And I'm like, lady, I'm at a red light. What are you doing? Slow down. Like, I feel like when you're at a certain age and you can't see no more, that's it. Take the license away. Because you're putting people's lives in danger. If you're putting people's lives in danger, you shouldn't have a license anymore. Maybe that's how they're getting through, is they're doing all this online now. I don't know. I haven't had to renew mine yet. I don't do Halloween. See, normally, this is what we do. Normally, we will trick or treat for about an hour to let little Boo have her fun running door to door to door to door. Give or take an hour, because she gets tired very fast. Once her bag or her bucket or whatever is filled up, she's ready to go. It's full. She wants to go home. So, yeah, for about an hour, we'll trick or treat, and then we'll come home, and then we have pizza ordered already. So we'll pick up the pizza on the way home. When we get here, you know, we'll have dinner. We have a late dinner. Because trick or treat is normally like a 5 to 7 o'clock thing around this area, or sometimes it's 6 to 8. So 5 to 7, 6 to 8. So we'll trick or treat for about an hour. We'll come home. We'll have some pizza for dinner, some chips, some pop. You know, I'll check all the candy because I check every package of every single candy. If it doesn't look right, it goes in the trash. All the good ones get put into a separate pile as I'm going through. Once it's all checked out, little Boo's like, can I get a piece of my candy? I'm like, sure. So she'll eat some of her candy. We let her have maybe like 2 or 3 pieces before she eats. And then after she eats, she can have a couple more. And then that's it for the night. So, but during the time that we come back home and we're eating pizza and hanging out and just having fun, we play games, you know, like Monopoly, you know, Old Maid, different games with the kids. And then while we're doing that, we're passing out candy to whoever comes to our door. So once we're done trick-or-treating, we do pass out candy to the other kids. Because I bought candy for the kids that are going to come to our door for when we're done trick-or-treating. If you go to their office, they will do all that, but they still have to fill out forms online. Each person has to use a computer, and not everyone is computer literate. That was my point. Oh, okay. I got you there. Okay, now I understand. Because I was like, how are they supposed to do all that? That would be really difficult. But yeah. So let me show you the candy that I got for our trick-or-treaters. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is what I got for our trick-or-treaters when we come back home. The ghoulish green, 30 pieces. You got your M&Ms, you got your green Twix, you got your green Snickers. So it's like a mixture of Snickers bars, Twix, and M&Ms. And they all have the green, right here, green pieces inside for Halloween. So I got that. And then, of course, you know, like I was saying, Tay Light, we got a bag full of the big candy bars. So we pass out the big candy bars. I can get them all. Pass out the big candy bars. It says collect all 6 bars. Which one will you unwrap? Because if you guys didn't see them already, they have different Halloween props on them. These are the Halloween Hershey's. They each have a different prop over here. And I'll show you another one. So there's 6 different props. So I've got the big candy bars, and then I also have 30 pieces of this. When it's gone, it's done. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing any more. That's it. I figure by time, well, trick-or-treat is only usually, like you said, 5 to 7 or 6 to 8. So you got 2 hours. By the time we go trick-or-treat for an hour and come home, we got about an hour left to pass out candy. I think that candy will last for an hour. So that's about it. That's what we do. We pass it out when we're playing games and, you know, just enjoying each other's company, eating some pizza, some chips, you know, maybe watching some scary movies, which we'll be doing. We'll be watching some Jason movies, probably some Chucky movies. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever we're gonna watch, I don't know. I let the kids pick out what they're gonna watch, and we watch it. As long as it's not too scary, little Boo can watch. So anyhow, guys, I think I'm gonna get going here because I've got to finish getting ready. I did straighten my hair already, but I got to finish getting ready for going to little Boo's school and doing her Halloween party. Make sure you share this video out, guys, so that everybody can know what the TCG fam has in store for the month of November. I would appreciate it. And yeah, make sure you follow along. If you haven't seen my video, my last video of me trying B Loves Life new hot sauces, please go and check it out. Give it a thumbs up and share it out. I would appreciate it. And we will see you guys in our next video. Stay blessed, not stressed, guys. Bye. Happy Halloween, you guys.